Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. It's me again, Jen. Hello! And it has gotten significantly warmer on this third day of November. It is a Tuesday, and we are again reading from the Cat Tarot deck, which is a tarot deck that is actually, I did not look and see who wrote and create this one. The tarot deck is written by Julia Smiley, and it is illustrated by Megan Lynn Cott. I hope that I pronounced those names correctly. It does look like Smiley. Julia Smiley. I think this is a really beautiful deck, though. So what I did notice on the front of it is that, or on the book cover rather, it has the 4 symbols on here. So you kind of have a legend of sorts to go by when it goes to the cups, the wands. I believe that is swords, and I'm pretty sure that is pentacles. But I'm not completely sure that yet, and I've been going through this going, I may have to look in the book every time I read one of the cards just to know what suit it is if I can't tell based on the image that is on there. So these cards were a gift from my dear friend Mary, who I co-host a podcast with, and that podcast is in the links in the description below. So if you want to check out Casing the Cover, which is a twice a month podcast that we talk about books and book covers and all of those crazy things. And without further ado, I would like to pick our card for today and see if it has to do with, let's see, NaNoWriMo, or the elections, which are happening today in the United States, or maybe what book I'm supposed to read next for our podcast. Either way, let's see what the Cat Tarot has in store for us today. Okay, that's super cute, but I'm going to have to pick it apart, and if I didn't know what this card was, I might have a hard time with it. Well, I don't know. It does have some pretty key components on it. So I'm going to give you 3, 2, 1. It is the 5 of Cups. So I can tell that because it's got a little 5 in the corner, that symbol I got. It looks like a bowl or a cup down here. And blue is obviously kind of elementally tied to water. So I'm going to go with its cups. The May in the background, I'm not really sure why the calendar says May, but it does have a bridge in the background, which we know in the typical 5 of Cups is kind of a crossing over and going to something new and maybe moving away from that which is lost. What's interesting is that all of the bowls in this, or I guess cups to the cat, are pretty much empty. So I'm not sure if I like that outlook on it, because usually you've got at least 2 cups that you're not sure if they're full or if they're empty, but they're probably full, and the others are definitely empty. And those stacked in the back over here are definitely empty. And this card is typically meaning something that is a moving on, it is time for change. It is time for things to kind of shift a little bit. This doesn't have to be necessarily a negative card in either the upright or the reverse position. In the reverse position, it is very much that like, hey, all your bowls are empty. It's time to go find somewhere new to eat. Time to go beg for more food somewhere else, kitty cat. I love that he's like licking his lips right there. That's really cute. He kind of looks like a black version of my white cat, who is big and fluffy and always looking for more food. So what I think is interesting, though, is that when this card is reversed, as I said, everything is empty. It's not really all is lost, but you have hit bottom. And when you hit bottom, it's time to kind of climb out from under that and say, instead of going, well, this is where I'm going to stay, move up, move on, change something, do something better. When it is upright, usually you can't see what's in these other 2 bowls, and they could be full. You just don't know what's in them. So I find it interesting that in this case, they are clearly empty or nearly empty. And so it shows that you're done. You've completed everything that you have to do. It's time to kind of clean up. And again, it's that moving onward. The difference between Inverted and upright with this card is you're kind of either you're forced to move on because you have hit rock bottom and that's all you've got left is to move on, or you've finished everything. You feel good about it in a way. It's like, okay, well, it's time to go. It's time to change things. I've eaten everything here, according to our big fluffy friend, and now I'm still hungry, but I'm probably not hungry. I'm just bored. And I feel that way. I totally feel it, my cat friend. You're not hungry, you're just bored. But boredom can be something that moves us just as much as hunger can. So if you are bored, if you are hungry, or if you're downtrodden and you're looking for a way out, this card represents kind of all of those things of moving onward and upward, because that's the only way you can go is up. So, do I like this card as it is? I do, because I know enough about the cards and have seen enough different decks that I can look at this card and go, oh, I know what you do. I know what you are. I'm pretty sure that you are the Five of Cups. If I find out later that I'm totally wrong, I'm going to feel really stupid, but I'm fairly certain it is the Five of Cups. And part of the reason why is because it is so clear that you have the 3 in the back and the 2 in the front. But on the flip side, if you didn't know what to look for on this card and you didn't know to look for, well, where are those bowls? What is the position and condition of those bowls? You might not be able to glean anything off of this card. So while I like it and I think it's beautiful and I think it's a lot of fun, and obviously it has cats, so it makes me happy, I'm not sure if for a new reader this is ideal. I do think that it's better than some cards I've seen in other decks. It is more clear that, okay, we've got 5. There are bowls. Bowls are cups. I get that. I follow that lead. But then, you know, the bridge is only a picture. And this whole thing of month of May is getting me. What is that? Is this something I should get? Let me know if you think you know what that month of May thing is. Or if they're just like, I just had to pick a calendar date and that's the calendar date I picked. In any case, I am having a lot of fun with these cards so far. We've only done 2, but if you want to see the other one that we did yesterday, or if you want to see any of the cards that we've done in the past, check out the playlist links and see all of the fun cards that we've looked at so far in many, many months. At some point, I'm going to remember to say, how many months ago did I do this? When did I start this? Because it was a little while ago and I didn't think I would last this long. But I have so many cards and so many decks, and so many people keep bringing me more decks, which makes me super excited because I might have a little bit of a problem with collecting tarot decks. Either way, I hope you really enjoyed today's card, and I hope that if there is change on the horizon for you, it's good and positive and brings you health and wealth and happiness and all of those things. And if it falls short of that, I hope at the very least you learn from it and grow from it and get something out of it. Because, as always, I will hope that you stay healthy, stay happy, and enjoy the rest of your week. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye!